Record. Right. So, yeah, is there anything that you guys are particularly interested in the gas strategy that you were more worried about winners, losers, that sort of stuff? Oh, can you hear me still?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
mate.
Let me
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get rid of all my lines a minute. So it's just
I am intrigued by your markups, to be fair, with your like trend lines, etc. Every time you
you
tell
are.
Sean, I'm always looking at how on earth does he kind of find it like to do it?
So, I mean, look, that's obviously another conversation. I mean, at the moment, obviously, everyone's concentrating on gas. I don't want to go too much into my stuff at the moment because obviously this is technically for gas. So,
Yeah, Sean, you get banned after the first video. I get that, yeah.
I mean, there's obviously there's loads of things which I look at. I mean, right, so if I was looking at this chart right now, look, I'll just do like maybe just a quick little simple markup of what I'm looking at, okay? And how and like obviously those trend lines that I just had then. So let's just get rid of this view. Admit. So I've got to admit everyone individually for some reason, which I don't know why. So right, let's just go on to the hourly first. So I'll generally start on the hourly, looking for areas, points of interest. So obviously, look, I think this is probably the all-time high. Um, so let's, if we break above this, I'm going to have a certain candle structure and an imbalance, which will give me an indication it's going to be going long. But we've still got loads of extra bits to mark up. I mean, look, so here, I would even go across this lot here. So you see how it all ties up. So you've got a touch there, it's broken through, touch, 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 another touch. So again, this here could be another point of interest to see which way the market's going to be going. Um, Again, we keep it going down this way over here. So let's start from this point here. Um, so those touches there. Again, I would even draw a line across this, even though we've broken through this. Technically, at the time, I would have had just this bit marked up. So from here to here would have been marked up. So obviously, if we was to bar replay prior to that, um, that there would this is obviously technically almost equal highs. This is a load of liquidity being built up right here. So for me, I would be obviously marking this up still, and then wait for it can take me a week to collect the data,
Yeah.
which obviously I don't mind because then if we think about last week, it's just going sideways, and this is probably why I didn't take any gas trades last week because we had nothing breaking through. So on the hourly, we've got all of this just building up and nothing actually happening. So even here, so we've got all of this. So technically, for me, this zone right here is all just liquidity building up. It's just moving sideways. I wouldn't even touch any trades. What I have
Mm.
found is when the chart's moving sideways, even though an order block pops up, if there's no price action, the chances are that order block will always be swept and you're going to take a loser. So this is why I wait now for something like this, a big push up. But again, we're still trying to break through this. So we're just going to exit the bar replay at the moment because technically we're almost breaking out of this now. Even though like we had a winner, I think it was yesterday or the day before, which was quite nice. Um, it's sideways moving. So check your hourly. If it's moving sideways, my opinion is avoid it. But obviously Tom's obviously got this set up, but I mean, but this all comes down to price action, and Tom will agree, if there's no price action, then we shouldn't be taking it as well. Um, let's just go back then onto the 5 minutes. Obviously, we've got loads more trend lines. So let's just say, so the way I'm looking at this right now, we've broken above this trend line. touch, 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 touch. We haven't had a clean break yet. You see now we've broken back down through again. We've come up. I would have potentially been looking at a sell here, but I didn't get the right candle. So if I don't get the right candle and the imbalance to show me that it's going to move, I won't touch it. Um, there you go. This is the type of candle I'm looking for, this one here. But we've broken all the way back down through again, and then we're coming back up through. So I won't be taking a trade just off that candle because we haven't broke through. Now, here we have broke through, but I haven't been given the right candle yet. So if this wick was all the way down here, so if it looks a bit like this candle right here, this would have been perfect because then bam, we've had the imbalance. As soon as we get that imbalance, I would manually enter at this point here. So bam, that's it, market X, and my stop loss would just be underneath this right here. Probably would have taken it up to this high or probably this part here. So let's just see. Obviously, I can get some bigger trades. Um, it would have been wicked out there. Yeah, I mean, it's not actually a proper trade. So, I mean, this is just for just for a little bit of, shits and giggles, this one at the moment. So, I mean, that would have given us a that's a 1 to 2.69, that one just there at the moment. But when we actually break out, because we're not actually breaking out at the moment, which is what we really, really, really need, is a good breakout. And I think you've probably seen I had like a green line that was coming all the way up through here. I think I'd done that one on the 4 hourly chart, which was actually quite an important trend line to have. I think it was going from there. So I think it might have been about here. Actually, it was probably there. So this was a nice push off. We've got a touch, a touch, a touch, a touch. Now, if this comes down, breaks down below, I'll be looking at sells. But obviously, we've still got to be careful of this trend line here as well. Um, so yeah, there's a few areas right there. I'm still using gas at the same time alongside of this as well. So gas for me, because obviously it's order blocks, and I always used to trade order blocks. But this was something I was working on ages ago, and then suddenly like it just all clicked and everything went really well. So um yeah, so I kind of like just stuck with this, and then obviously I was just doing gas at the same time as well. Um, have you guys done any indices on gas strategy yet?
I have been. I've done the DAX and the US 30.
Yeah, so I'm most of my trades at the moment are US 30 using gas, and it's absolutely pumping for me. I love it. It's doing really, really well. I'm passing accounts from using gas and stuff. So yeah, it's doing really well. So at the moment, what do we have here? Right, so let's just talk about a few trades. What I've also found is this sometimes works, this sometimes doesn't work. So you see how we're getting like two sell order blocks. Um, I always find like when we got two sell order blocks like this, I mean this I think this was the winner that I was on about, but it generally wants to push all the way back up through again. So I mean, look, we've got two sell order blocks here, but they're kind of like more in line with each other. So at this point here, we've got a lot of liquidity building up all over Asia last night. Let's just put on the Lux sessions indicator. Um, yeah, we've got a lot of liquidity building up over Asia last night, which is a really good sign because liquidity will want to be taken. So, if we come up, if we sweep all of this liquidity at some point today, we could potentially also be looking at a sell because you see this trend line here. So, I mean, technically, yes, this one here. got taken in at one, but we're not taking trades at 20 to 1 in the morning. That's just not part of the rules. So, again, I won't take any trades pre 7 a.m. on gas because it's too volatile. We're still in Asia. 7 a.m., 8 a.m., the markets are opening. Yes, it can work in our favor, but sometimes as well, it can also be a loser. But Tom's stats have proven that the after 7 a.m., it's actually, the results are there. But I'll still wait. But anyway, back to this area here, if we was to look from this point all the way over, the chances are this is going to be our point of interest today to be swept. Okay. Maybe like, we've got another trend line coming down here. So let's just imagine that we are getting some order blocks um, popping up around this area or even up around this area. That's going to be a good sign where we can be looking for potential sales. If we're breaking above this and I'm getting that certain candle structure like this type of candle here, you see how this imbalance formed? So actually, this is the prime example, but obviously the liquidity, sorry, the trend line wasn't put in place first. Actually, this is a good one right here. So we've got it here. Not enough touches in my opinion, but we haven't broken above. So yes, we've got a touch. Then we have had the big imbalance. Um, so let's just say, I mean, if that was a big push down, I probably would have just taken that straight away. But that's me. I'm a risk taker with this sort of stuff. Again, yeah, that's an 8% trade. I probably would have taken that to this level of imbalance right here. So 6.5%, not too bad. Oh, I don't know how long would that take? A couple hours. So yeah. Should we have a look at some Dow trades? You guys up for some Dow?
Yes, mate.
Yeah. We can only look at gold so much at the moment. It's boring.
Yeah.
It's just trending. It's just sorry, it's not trending. It's just ranging. So that
Yeah.
I'm not touching it right now. I mean, it's up to you guys how you want to do it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, and I'm not saying that you should. But there's things obviously, to look at, check out the hourly, see what the price action's doing. If we're ranging, mark out some equal highs, equal lows, see what's happening, and go from there. I mean, so this was a trade that I took yesterday. I actually took profit at this level right here, because obviously it's sort of rejecting off it. So I was actually hoping to get up to this part up here. But it just wasn't going to get up there. So I closed this trade yesterday, around here. Took, I don't know, 5% off of that or something, which wasn't too bad. Don't mind 5% in a day. I'm generally passing accounts in 2 days, should we say? Let's have a look here. Right, what am I looking for here? Right, so we've got a load of trend lines. Let's turn this sessions off. Actually, I'm going to keep the sessions on because this. Right, ignore the trend lines here, guys. Okay, because there was a trade that I was going to take yesterday and I didn't quite get into it. I think it was this order block here. Yeah, this one right here was an absolute banger. So if you're willing to hold, you can catch some big trades with Dow. Obviously New York, but then we went into Asia, so maybe it wasn't this late. No. It might have been this one here. It was that one there. Which Tom have we got here? Is that main Tom? Tom, TFT Tom, Trader Tom? Yeah, this order block right here is tapped into beautifully. This one here, and look how far that's moved. You know, Wow, that's a beautiful trade, that one right there. Yes, it's a bigger order block. Um, but with Dow, I mean, let's see order block there. There we go. It's just up to the top of that session. I mean, if we went to there, that's almost 5% just off this order block alone. Um, which, yeah, I mean, that's probably what I pretty much took yesterday. So Dow, in my opinion, working with the gas, works really well, and it's not ranging at the moment. It's showing where it wants to go. So,
Was that the market open order block yesterday, Steve?
oh, let me just double check. You right, mate?
Yeah, you're right, mate.
Yeah, this one here.
I'm pretty sure that was the 2:30 market
Yeah,
open
it pretty
order
much is.
block.
That's so 225, that one.
Yeah, so that candle closes at 2:30, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
So
that's right.
that's like
That's like the God
that's the
candle.
institutional level fucking buyers
Yeah.
boom. Mate, sometimes
I, I think this is the trade that I took yesterday, Tom, off this
oh
candle.
who is it?
Yeah,
Good lad.
yeah, yeah. So, yeah, this is one I actually took. So yeah, I just
Did you go
enjoyed it.
through the sell one? That day?
On Dow, what
Yeah, there was just the
this one
sell one at
here?
up top end of Asia, weren't there? Yeah.
Yeah, so we got one at 6 o'clock. So that one would have hit a 1 to 2 as well, by the looks of it. Uh,
There was one that no, there was one that you was in yesterday.
oh, I was in yesterday.
Yeah, yeah, that one in the morning.
Let's have a look. This one, no.
I think a couple of people took it. You know,
Yeah, there was one that was in yesterday morning, wasn't there?
yeah, it had swept Asia in the morning. Well, it had
That's
on this
right. Here
feed,
we go. Yeah. So it was this
and
order block right
that's
here.
it. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one there. Yeah. So I took this one here and I entered off this candle right here. So yeah, that's correct. And this was a nice tight stop loss as well. Not that big. And I think I might have taken it down to there, 10% trade. So guys, if you're willing to do a tight stop loss, you can hit 1 to 10s. Um, But you see here how we've got the equal lows. I mean, I would still class these as equal lows, even though one has swept. I would still class these as equal lows. All right, just for the purpose of it's going to be swept again. This could have ended here on this trend line, so we might not have got the sweep. So this could have come all the way back up, swept, and then come down, swept again, and then gone long. So you have to be in and out the trades as quick as possible. That's the purpose here. We're not sitting in these for too long. We want to be in and out. Look at that, 10%. Bam. That's me done in. Where's my ruler? Let's just say so we ended off this candle here. That's me done in 2 hours. So that's $10,000 in 2 hours. Like that, yeah, I want to be in and out as quick as possible. Obviously, I probably went a little bit more. I probably like covered this wick up here, but who knows? Oh, actually, I've just seen these equal highs here. There you go. Look at that reaction there. Bam. And it just shot up. So yeah. Anything that you want me to go over, Tom? Well, I've got the screen up.
No, mate, you fucking go for it, sunshine.
All right. Let's go. Right. So yeah, Asia
Did
sweep.
you look at Asia? Did you look at what happened during Asia?
What on gold or
On gas. I've only opened my eyes
so?
recently, mate.
Yeah,
So
we
I've
were.
just had a look and seen there was a trade in Asia.
Yeah, we were just talking about that just then, which was this one here, like 20 to 1, but obviously we wouldn't take that. So
No, I think David Peacock works night shifts, mate. I think he took it.
and
But
Steve
it looked like
Steve
it
Philly
worked.
might have taken this as well if he's on. I don't know if he's on, but I was just saying about. So look, we've got all of this liquidity building up here right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Asia is getting primed for a sweep with these equal highs here, or so liquidity is just building up here. I'm expecting this really to come up, sweep. So when London comes open, sweep here, touch this, hopefully we're going to form an order block here. We're going to sweep again, or the order block will come then, and then we're going to get a big sell. But not unless we come down and we sweep. So if London comes down and sweeps Asia down here, because we are potentially more bullish than what we are bearish. So I could be telling
Yeah.
the market completely incorrect there. So I should actually be looking at that the market is more bullish than bearish. So in my opinion, this wants equal highs, this Dow currently. So I mean this here, if we were to sweep this, get form an order block, yeah, I would probably be maybe looking to take it up to here, or maybe try and sweep the top of Asia. Let's just, for example, just say that we get an order block. This is just an example, guys. Don't think that this is actual real
Do
life.
it.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Let's just say our order block is this size, okay? We have then potentially got top of Asia. Let's go for the this area here. That's a 9% trade. This is only fictional right now, just thinking that we're going to get an order block of that size. We could get an order block which is this size. We could get one which is this size. We just don't know. But just remember, the trick is to be in and out of this as quick as possible. So you see, look, we're getting more liquidity built up here as well. So to be honest, if it was me, I'd probably, depends on what the market's doing. If this comes down and pushes down, I would potentially just take this as my trade here, and that would be it. Let's just say that these candles keep pushing down now. If we're not breaking above these, this would be my TP right here. So yeah, I mean the top of Asia's going. I mean, if we're willing to hold it all day, yeah, you might hit it, it might not, but you've got to hold that all day potentially to get up there. Obviously, plus it's Thanksgiving's today in America, so we've got to take into account that the American session's probably going to be a bit slower today for New York Open. I'm not too sure. Sometimes on some bank holidays, we've had some absolute bangers through the American session still as well. So just be prepared that it might be slow this afternoon, or it might be absolutely rinsing. We have, printing money. We just don't know yet. Um, what else have we got here? Let's have a look at any
Did
previous.
did you get your account come through, mate?
No,
Oh dear.
I
Oh dear.
know.
It'll come through today.
I passed it at 3 a.m. yesterday morning. So it's been over 24 hours now. I had a look this morning and I checked when that micro lot trade went on, and I was like,
It'll come through, mate. It'll come
yeah, I
through.
know. It's probably because of like Thanksgiving and all that sort of stuff as well. Like they're probably just like, look, we're gonna keep Steve in suspenders because he's just doing
They're
so
probably
well.
thinking I want to wait till he's on a losing streak before we give him this account.
That
Well, then I'll,
that is it.
then
Like
I'll,
they're
then I'll
like,
check and they're looking at your background going, is this fucker a robot?
well, I was saying to Tom yesterday, like they're probably thinking I'm paying someone to pass my accounts.
Yeah, Max.
Because suddenly, like, let's just say I wasted like £15,000 probably last year on challenges. Now I'm making $15,000 back, should we say? Like,
I didn't
um,
realize painters could earn that much.
I'm not just a painter, mate. I'm a professional trader now, mate.
Christmas tree seller.
Yeah, I'm a Christmas tree seller. All my profits from trees going to trading. Let's have a look. Right, so we've got some nice order blocks down here. Obviously, these are more than 3 days old. Well, I don't know if they are, but yeah. What's a day? Yeah, they are. They're rubbish. So, um, mm, mm, mm. Sold, bro. Tom, I was saying as well, I'm finding like when we get two order blocks like this, we'll generally just get swept because it's the price, the rate, we're just ranging, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. So, I mean, obviously, I've said to the guys, look, I personally don't take any buys or sells when we're ranging because, and I put that in the group to Ellen a little while ago. Generally, the order blocks will just get swept, and this is where we're going to lose. If we're looking at the hourly on this, we've just been It's just been ranging. That is just look at the EMA just going right the way through that. Nothing's happening there. So yeah, look, we could be coming back down to the EMA for a big buy. I mean the EMA is pushing up now, but we'll see.
No
No one knows the future.
one knows.
No one knows. But again, I mean, like, look at that EMA. It's literally just ranging through the chart right now. You know, it. Oh, we're running out of time. It says here, guys. Oh, you got 10 minutes left. But because it's ranging through, I mean, generally until it breaks out and breaks away from that EMA, and we don't know if it's going up or down right now. Um, which it's so hard to catch a trade right now. So this is why indices are absolutely pumping. I mean, I haven't actually looked at any Dow trade, Nas trades personally, but I need to, um, because Nas has always been my baby, and I'm now going down to Dow at the moment, but Dow is printing, and I love it. It's passing me accounts. It's paying me. Dow is paying me right now. So don't be scared to take the risk, guys. Obviously, you've got to you got to be in this. Fortune favors the brave. Here we go. Look. So this here would have been a bit of a banger. Um, let's just see what actually, if that actually would have been a winner. Fuck me. What's going on there? So covered. No, you don't have to cover the order block. There you go. Look. So that was a winner. That's a 2% trade, and that would have taken. I mean, it was tight, very close. Spread actually might have taken you out on this. If you was to cover it about there, you would have been fine. Um, so yeah, I mean that would have been a 2% trade. What else have we got here? Spread. Which was that one? So yeah, that would have tapped in there. What time was that yesterday? Okay, 1900. So it would have tapped in that time. This is quite a big order block, so I doubt it was going to cover the TP. Um, yeah, no, I mean that's as far as we would have got there, 1.47 on that trade, so no good.
Oh, dear.
I'm tired, mate. Am I making you sleepy? It's my dulcet voice, isn't
I'm told it is, mate. Yeah,
it?
it's your audio book voice, mate.
And read you lullabies. Oh shit, sorry. Oh, Eddie. Good morning, Eddie.
I'm choking on my fucking tea.
It's like this isn't Sean. Bye. See, we're ranging. This Asia, what time was that? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it wasn't really a good one. So, come up, we swept it. And as you can see, this is probably a really good example. There's no price action, and an order block comes, it's just getting swept. Yes, this order block formed here, but did that was that the entry? No, because that was so this candle here would have been the entry. We've come down and we've swept. So I mean that yeah, this would have been the entry here. Again, this one here, obviously New York, I probably wouldn't have taken that because it was getting too late in the day, but just from the price action, um, I mean Asia, this is due to break out like really hard, I'd say. Um, yeah, that I think we're gonna see a rocket or a sinking ship Monday, guys. We might see something through London, but generally, obviously, New York session's generally better than the Asia than the London session. I'm always finding like after Chicago Open, so about Morning, Paul. About 3:30 to 4 p.m. I'm finding that's when I'm finding my best trades with indices. Yeah, it's just absolutely pumping for me. So what's Asia doing? We've got no order blocks. Obviously, look, we had a buy order block. Come down, we swept it. No price action. Oh, sell order block, obviously. Previous, but nice and balanced there. Yeah, just want to see. Uh, what about some Aussie gold? Should we have a look at some Aussie gold? There you go, nice sell again. What time was that? Like 1 o'clock. Yeah, so I don't know if David Peacock or Steve Philly took this. I'm not too sure, but all right, should we go back do a little bit of my trend line stuff? Anyone up for having a look at that? Now we've gone over some gas. Obviously, gas is the sole purpose of this, but I don't want everyone to get bored because I can only talk about candles so much. I mean, we can try and back test. Why don't we do some back testing actually? Let's just choose an hourly chart. Let's see where we are here.
I don't think you've got that long left, have you, mate?
No, but I mean, let's just see if we can find, I don't know, just a couple trades somewhere. Like, let's just stop over here somewhere. Let's just see if we find something. And we can maybe try and like reverse engineer it, like as to like why it should be taken, why it should not be taken, because look at all this price action again. We swept there, but I mean that technically that one should have been a winner. Um, what time was that? I can't see it because my name's in the way. It was too late anyway. So let's just see if we can just find a winning trade quickly and why it should have won and why it would have lost. Because I think it's important to reverse engineer some trades, to be honest. You've got to figure out why and how it's going to stop you from taking another trade in the same way. So, right, we are now pretty much in live trading time. So I'm just going to take this down. We've got 2 minutes. Okay, right, order block. Let's have a look at this. Now, right, we're going to set up this trade. We're going to see what happens. Yes, obviously we've got this order block below. It hasn't been tapped. To be honest, I probably wouldn't take this one because I would want this area here to be swept. So my opinion is obviously the EMA's here, but I think we're going to take this one. And the reason is I want this lot here to be swept. All right, and we'll take that to, I think I did take this one. This is one. Okay, let's have a look. See how many order blocks are forming there. So many. There we go. And oh, right, so we got swept there. Now, what was the reason for that? Time, 4:30. This would have hit a 1 to 2 easily. So holding up there, greed kicked in. Obviously, we've got this order block in the way. So technically, I mean, you could have hit a 1 to 4 out of this. Where do we tap in? I mean, yeah, that there would have been the TP because I wanted that to get swept. All right, perfect. So what time was that? 14:45. So the opened there. Okay. So yeah, we hit a 5% trade just there from waiting for it to be swept there. That took I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hour. Let's just say 50 minutes an hour. That's 5%. So absolutely banging. Guys, I'm going to stop there because I've probably got about 20 seconds left. Tom, I've recorded this. I will
See you later, mate.
send it to you, mate. Cool. Right, everyone. Catch you later. Have a great day, and I hope that was helpful. Please leave a review and like and subscribe.
Cheers, Randall.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.